What a reunion we had today.
It was. They called me in for a show. It was a great lineup. There was so many incredible people.
To be in the same environment with, Couples Ed, Black Box,
Sharvani, everybody.
Yeah.
No, but Black Box in the building, Sharvani in the building. It's gonna be tight. We gonna rock.
I didn't expect to meet those people at all tonight. Like, that was a complete surprise. Being able to like sit here, have dinner, and hear the conversations and everything that's going on in their heads before they're performing was really cool.
We cross paths, either coming from, going to the stage, in the airport, leaving, coming, going. So it's very transitory. And a lot of the times we don't get to spend that much time together, but it's always heartfelt when we do, the few minutes that we do have.
This time we got to come back to our home state of New York. Brooklyn!
The Bronx.
The boogie down.
Boogie down.
What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? KLF, boys become rough. Bring the break. What time is love? What time is love? Love, 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 love. What time is love?
Today started from that 30 years ago.
We haven't performed in New York since 1990, something like that.
And
we played Splash, and
yeah,
it's 2000, probably 23 years.
hearing their songs on radios and hearing their songs on TV shows or in movies. And it's like, oh snap, you sung that? What? I remember I used to turn up and party to your shit.
And we play for crowds of upwards of 20, 30,000 people, 40,000 people, 80,000 people.
Yeah.
Our largest crowd was 200,000 people in Tallinn, Estonia.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even prior to me dancing, I used to watch them, you know, so being in the clubs, being in, you know, watching them on TV and MTV and all of the grind, it's surreal, you know, it's almost like, is this really happening, you know, even till this day, like 40 years later, it's so amazing to see that not only the music is still alive, but people receive it and react to it like day one, you know, which tells us that this music has a huge influence on people.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. You saw everywhere. People were jumping up and down, dancing, like all types of. It wasn't just people like bopping their heads or anything like that. It was like they were really full on dancing. Like the song they said, like, you know, I want to see you sweat. Everybody was sweating.
So many of our friends, talented friends, colleagues, the agent that unites us, that books us all, RUBEN Martinez.
Yes.
I mean, some of us haven't seen each other in 35 years.
Since the 80s.
I cast both SOIREE and Karina in East Side Story.
So I met Eric. Okay, so he wrote a film called East Side Story. I met him like in 1988. And he was crazy then, he's crazy now. He's incredibly talented. Truthfully, one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life, along with WANDA DEE. And we've just known each other forever, and it feels like we've grown up together. We haven't seen each other in so many years, and I'm so proud of them because they've accomplished such amazing things. What can I say? I auditioned for the film. I got the part of the lead female in a film called An East Side Story, and he was in it as well, and we have been like family since. And while we haven't seen each other in probably 20 years, we're still like we saw each other yesterday. So I love them both. They're family. And I have so many crazy stories about them. I'm not going to tell any of them because some of them are way too personal. But I love them, and I am so grateful to have met them when I was so young and they were so young, and we grew up together through a lot. So this is an incredible opportunity right now to just be able to perform with them, which was crazy. In all the years we've been performing, we've never been booked in the same venue. So this is like, I don't have the words to describe how excited I was. It felt like I was performing for the first time just because I was going to be seeing them. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be doing this. And what I really love, again, which is really beautiful, that Eric does, which is it's really old school, is he has what I call an entourage concept where he brings people together.
Hi everybody, I'm Shannon, the Queen of Dance, EDM and Freestyle, and rightfully so. My song, Let the Music Play, You Won't Get Away. It is the number 6 best song in the world ever recorded, dance song ever recorded. And it was a number 1 song back in the day. Won many, many, many awards, and I'm still receiving accolades from that. I am the innovator. My song is the song that birthed freestyle, the genre freestyle, also EDM, and also obtained a category for dance music in the Grammys and also on Billboard. So that's my story. I met Eric and Wanda. They called me in for a show. It was a great lineup. It was so many incredible people.
We're not just old school.
And
We're old.
We did an iconic shot from the 80s. We recreated it.
With our friends Dennis Mathis, my brother from another mother.
Belinda Trotter.
And Belinda Trotter-James.
Yeah,
She's married now. And the 4 of us are still living to take that shot all over again in a restaurant booth like we did all those years ago.
So we reconnected today, the show that they're doing up here, and that's why I'm here.
After how long?
Supporting them. I would say over 30 years. Over 30 years, Eric and I, we have known one another and worked with one another. The last time I saw Eric, we was in LA. I was out there for a project with another client of mine, and I called him up. He took me up to his home by the Pacific, beautiful home. So I hung out there with him and Wanda. So we did a little catching up, and we had a great time. I mean, you know, Eric is a beautiful person. Wanda's a beautiful person. And we have a lot of memories. We have a lot of history.
And we had a family house after the shop had closed, and that was upstate New York in Fleischman's. And in this house, 17 rooms, 8 bedrooms. And the history of that house, if the walls could talk, between my personal family and our friends and long loved ones, that house was an icon. Everyone came. People would show up with suitcases from the city, upstate, and say, well, we were just passing by. Yeah, and you brought the kitchen sink? So people would end up staying for anywhere between 1 to 2 days to 2 weeks. And in that house, there was a bar, a piano. My grandfather was a concert pianist, so was my uncle. And Eric and his family, Sharon, Valerie, Flip, and Eric. Eric was the youngest at the time. And it was quite funny to see how he would handle everyone joking and clowning on him. And the personality that he has today is the same that he had as a child. Absolutely unflappable. He was able to flip any emotion that anyone threw at him and made a joke of it and made everyone laugh. He was the entertainer, the center of the light. Years later, seeing him in Wanda on stage just brings joy to my heart. Just brings so many memories back. We had a long gap of not being in contact. Our lives went in different directions. But to see him today is a breath of fresh air. So as mentioned earlier, his ability to just change any situation into hilarity and mirth is just remarkable. And it still sticks with him today. And I'm so proud to know him and to see how he's flourished over the years. It's just amazing.
2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, you look at a man the doctor said had only 3 days to live. 3 days to live. And that
you guys make
was 4 days ago. And he brought him back. You can heal.
You usually have friends that are with you for a small amount of time, and you just fall out in love with each other or whatever. But Eric and I, along with Wanda, we have this constant friendship, and I don't know what it is. It just works. We don't see each other maybe for years, but we, stay in touch. And then when we do get together, it's like time stood still and we didn't miss a beat.
LaVan Johnson, who we call Buster. I haven't seen him since, again, the 80s.
The 80s again.
He used to be Wanda's bike riding buddy in the Catskill Mountains, and he and I would go horseback riding all the time.
And they would come up and put him on the back of the horse, bareback. He'd make jokes even till today about coming off the horse bareback because there's no saddle, there's no blanket, and you can only imagine a sweaty horse sitting upon him and what happened at the end of the day. He would always joke that once he took his jeans off, they would still be standing and walking on their own.
Bareback, holding onto the mane of the horse and just feeling the sweat and the strength and the sinew of the animal. I now use those techniques in bed. Where are we going with this?
I don't know.
I think we're deliriously tired.
Yeah, we are.
We are the last 2 people here standing.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Well, actually sitting.
We are sitting.
Yeah.
But my wallet is standing. We just paid the bill at dinner for 40 people. Okay? 40. Mm-hmm. Just ate and ran, all of them. And I don't know what they said about us, but it had better been some good shit.
You've got a whole bunch of crazy creative people here, and it's an honor to be here and see my old friend again because I have incredible love for him. He's a brother.
today, I mean, it was a great show. I mean, I drove all the way from Brooklyn, when they told me they were having a show.
And they have made it. They make sure that whatever projects they're working on, their friends are a part of it.
But, here we are joined together once again. And Eric and Wanda I've always felt very tight and close to because of who they are and their absolute magnificence of just being who they are and manifesting and doing all these entourage cavalcades.
It's like, everybody's got hits back to back, one hit after another. So I know it was electrifying,
I've never met anyone on that level. He is a 10. Coming through the door, he's a 10. And I don't even think, they say I'm a 9. So, he's a 10. And I just love him to death. I love him to death.
And his energy, amazing. Amazing energy. Amazing. That's what I take away from him. Energy.
And an inspiration. Because I know that everything they have, they've had to really work so hard for. And I think we've all lived like a cat. We're probably on our 8th life. So it's a blessing to know them.
They're unicorns, man. They're like a Pegasus and a unicorn. They're unheard of, but they're very magical. They bring everybody from many, many different generations, many, many different races, different ethnics together. They bring everybody around the world. Anybody that they touch, they turn into pure gold and happiness and love. They're one of the most purest people that I've ever met, and I'm not just being biased saying that because they're my family. I'm just being honest. I've come across a lot of people, and they tend to bring a lot of people together.
Our largest crowd was 200,000 people in Tallinn, Estonia. Mm-hmm. What a life we've had.
Yeah.
43 years of knowing each other and 41 years of marriage.
He's crazy. So crazy. She's amazing. And the two of them together are incredible.
I enjoyed their energy, their vibe. Everything about them was powerful.
I feel really blessed because in this industry we call show business, it's hard to find friends that stick with you for the long run.
It doesn't get any better than that. To be able to work with
your best friend,
your soulmate,
and travel the world
together. Taste the finest foods together. Taste the finest people together. Unapologetic about it. Gentlemen, most men have to lie and creep and sneak and cheat. Lie and creep and sneak and cheat. Lie and creep and sneak and cheat. You don't have to do that.
No.
We see something beautiful together. We both go, ooh. But we're polyamorous, and it works. It's the old way to love, because it's in every holy book. The Torah, the Quran. I mixed the Torah and the Quran.
Yeah,
I said the Quran. Yeah. It's in the Torah,
yeah.
The Quran, the Bible. Polyamory is throughout all of those books. It's always one way, though. One man, many wives. No, 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 no.
Back when women ruled, it was one woman and many husbands.
Herstory.
Yes.
Not his story.
That's right.
Heritage.
Yeah.
Inheritance. Mm-hmm.
The woman used to pass down her wealth
to her daughter. And the man would take a woman's name. They don't want you to know that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there were no wars when women ruled.
No, it wasn't.
You know why? Because although money makes the world go round, pussy keeps it spinning.
And dick keeps it on point.
Amen to that. Dick keeps it on point. I'll be damned. This girl good. This girl good. This girl good. She finishes all my sentences. Like, watch this one. Shut the
fuck up.
See how simple that is? We've been together that long. You say tomato, I say shut the fuck up.
This is Radio Freedom.
KLF is gonna rock ya. KLF is gonna rock ya.
KLF is gonna rock you, of course you have to move to the flow of the beat. Blast my face ballistics, I'm gonna kick this hard. If you can catch it, down with the groove, talking about the boom, jumping by the age of liberation, Zulu. Got to teach and everything you learn. Don't point to the fact that time is eternal.
It's 3 a.m., 3 a.m., it's 3 a.m., eternal.
KLF is gonna rock you.
The show today is so, after watching that performance, I've never seen a performance like that in any genre, and I've been to a lot of concerts. It was the best, well choreographed, organized show, the most talented artist I've ever seen.
The love, the energy. you know, the reception is just like, it's like no other. It's like no other. So I feel privileged. I'm thankful. I feel blessed to continue to do what I love and to be in the music that started my career.
You know, good music never dies. It just goes on and on and on. It's like, you know, it's just timeless.
Now we're back together. We're building and we're doing major projects, major magazines, and here we go.
Yes, the whole experience was amazing.
Put your hands up, come on. Put your hands up. Lord, here with you through the fall. Now it's my voice in the darkness. Just let the girl out until you're right. I'm telling you, we will say goodbye. I can't believe when I hear once more the very words that was said before. From deep within the broken heart. Please stop and sing about this, stop and sing
Life is about music and memories and mirth, and they're all once in a lifetime because God doesn't repeat herself. So we know this moment will never come again.
Y'all gotta say, we are the 90s.
We are the 90s. You don't even say, I am 90.
Every time you see them is just happiness and love, and that love just radiates to everyone, and it makes you just feel good and feel that the future is ours to do and manifest whatever it is we want. The world is ours, so here we go.
And there's a huge amount of humility that we exude for the opportunity to do this, because not everybody can, you know.
It's 40 years, and since then we've been friends, you know. We're just celebrating right after the show.
We love you. Keep up the God work, and God is
with you always. Mwah.